Hello friends, welcome to my channel rishi.edu. Myself Rishita. आज के वीडियो में हम इंडिया के स्पेस मिशन चंद्रयान 3 के बारे में कुछ जानकारी लेंगे। तो वीडियो बहुत ही इंफॉर्मेटिव और इंटरेस्टिंग होने वाला है, तो वीडियो को बिना स्किप किए अंत तक ज़रूर देखिए। तो चलिए आज का वीडियो शुरू करते हैं। Detailed information about Chandrayaan 3. Chandrayaan 3 is a follow-on mission to Chandrayaan 2 to demonstrate end-to-end capability in safe landing and roving on the lunar surface. It consists of lander and rover configuration. It was launched on 14th July 2023 by LVM-3M4 from SDSC Sriharikota at 2:35:17 Indian Standard Time. It entered in lunar orbit on 5th August 2023. The propulsion module has carried the lander and rover configuration till 100 km lunar orbit. Chandrayaan 3 consists of an indigenous lander module LM, propulsion module PM, and a rover with an objective of developing and demonstrating new technologies required for interplanetary missions. The lander has capability to soft land at a specified lunar site and deploy the rover, which will carry out in situ chemical analysis during the course of its mobility. The lander and the rover have scientific payloads to carry out experiments on the lunar surface. The main function of PM is to carry the LM from launch vehicle injection till final lunar 100 km circular polar orbit and separate the LM from PM. Apart from this, the PM also has one scientific payload as a value addition, which will be operated post separation of LM. The launcher identified for Chandrayaan 3 is LVM-3M4, which will place the integrated module in an elliptic parking orbit EPO of size tilde 170 into 36,500 km.
Zero plus 5 seconds.
Lift off normal.
Here we have a majestic liftoff of LVM-3M4 rocket carrying India's prestigious Chandrayaan 3 spacecraft.
P2 tracking.
प्रज्वलन और सफलतापूर्ण उत्थापन LVM-3M4 रॉकेट का। यह भीमकाय रॉकेट आसमान को चीरते हुए अपनी भयानक दहाड़ से चारों ओर कंपन उत्पन्न कर रहा है, जिसे हम यहाँ महसूस कर सकते हैं, और यही दहाड़ है जो वैज्ञानिकों को रोमांचित करती है। LVM-3 के उत्थापन के साथ ही हमारे अंतरिक्ष यान चंद्रयान 3 की चंद्रमा की यात्रा प्रारंभ हो चुकी है।
As the rocket is soaring through the clear skies, every second moving closer to the accomplishment of the most important milestone in its mission to moon. Every Indian witnessing the launch live is content with the feeling of watching history in the making.
The propulsion module has spectropolarimetry of habitable planet Earth shape payload to study the spectral and polarimetric measurements of Earth from the lunar orbit. Also, future discoveries of smaller planets in reflected light would allow us to probe into variety of exoplanets which would qualify for habitability or for presence of life. Lander Vikram's payloads. Radio anatomy of moon-bound hypersensitive ionosphere and atmosphere. Rambha. Chandra's surface thermophysical experiment. Chasti. Instrument for lunar seismic activity. ILSA. Laser retroreflector array. LRA. Lander Vikram's sensor, laser inertial referencing and accelerometer package. LEAD Ka-band altimeter, KARA. Lander position detection camera, LPDC. Lander hazard detection and avoidance camera, LHDAC. Laser altimeter, LASA. Laser Doppler velocimeter, LDV. Lander horizontal velocity camera, LHVC. Microstar sensor, inclinometer and touchdown sensor. Rover Pragyan's payloads, laser-induced breakdown spectroscope, LIBS, objectives, qualitative and quantitative elemental analysis and to derive the chemical composition and infer mineralogical composition to further our understanding of lunar surface. Alpha particle X-ray spectrometer, APXS, to determine the elemental composition magnesium, aluminum, silicon, potassium, calcium, titanium, iron of lunar soil and rocks around the lunar landing site. Rover Pragyan's rotation has captured by the lander Vikram's imager mounted of lander August 29, 2023. Rover Pragyan moving on the lunar surface for elemental analysis and to find out the presence of hydrogen and oxygen. विजयी विश्व तिरंगा प्यारा, झंडा ऊंचा रहे हमारा। वंदे मातरम। जय हिंद। तो फ्रेंड्स, उम्मीद करते हैं ये वीडियो आपको बहुत अच्छा लगा होगा। तो ये वीडियो अगर आपको अच्छा लगा तो वीडियो को एक लाइक करना बिल्कुल भी मत भूलिए और वीडियो को बहुत शेयर कीजिए ताकि ये इन्फॉर्मेशन सभी को पता चले। तो मिलते हैं अगले वीडियो में, तब तक के लिए गुड बाय एंड टेक केयर।